We are back with another video. It's your Rising Markets Mentor. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified about other videos. For the growth of this channel, please be sure to subscribe. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. We'll be analyzing V75 Volatility 75 Index. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame. What can we see here? We have a not yet completed double bottom on the downside, which might probably and most definitely push the chart to the upside. So it's not yet complete. If you can look in here, we have a little bit of a consolidation because it's a bigger time frame. It's a 4-hour time frame, so it's consolidating on smaller patterns. On smaller time frames, it's still consolidating. So it hasn't yet broken that level all the way to test the white rectangle I just drew. So what can we look at again here? We have a major resistance on this level. Fortunately, it's a tested resistance. And also we have another resistance here, which is the highest point at this time. So it hasn't been tested yet. Okay, these are our major what resistance levels. Okay, let's look at something here. There's what we call a change of character, a CHOCH, a change of character. That is when the trend changed from a very massive bullish momentum to a very strong bearish momentum or bearish impulse to the downside. Okay, let's look at smaller time frames to have a better insight of the market. Like I had stipulated before, we have a consolidation on this level. This is our resistance. It's our tested resistance on the smaller time frame. Let me try and delete this and redraw it. It's our tested resistance on the smaller time frame. And then we have our tested support on the smaller time frame, which is about to get broken to the downside. So we are anticipating a massive push to the downside. And also, what can we look at? So in overall, what you can see here, we have that bearish momentum to the downside, and then we are trapped within a consolidation level, which is very much not advisable to trade within a consolidation level. So every time you see a rectangular pattern like this, it stipulates it's a continuation pattern. So it might give a very massive push to the downside, because we have to go and test this level on the bigger time frame, on the 4-hour time frame. So you have to go test out that level on the 4-hour time frame. So it's not yet completed. You have to go all the way down to that level. So again, one thing that you can figure out, or that you can point out or pick out from this, is that we have an inverted cup and handle. So this gives out an inverted cup and handle. So this is our cup, and we're anticipating that this gives out a continuation pattern to the downside, because initially it was falling, so it has to keep pushing. So we are hoping that the double bottom that is due to be created will push the chart all the way to the upside. We are hoping that after a breakout on this, after a breakout on this consolidation level here, we'll have a push to the downside and then a breakout to the upside. Okay, let me just reduce these ones. Let me like delete these ones so that we have a better view of the market. So like it's stipulated before, we are trapped within a consolidation level. So it's still touching on the lower side, going on the upper side like that. It's just a consolidation level that is not very much advisable to trade within. Let's look at